What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Detached Garage. We've got a lot going today, and it's going to be a bit of a weird video. So there's so many priorities and so many projects going right now that we're actually going to shift and make sure this slab and our patio slab get poured before it starts getting too far into fall and the leaves start falling, because we certainly don't want any leaves staining our concrete. So today is going to be a little bit of a different episode. We're going to start talking about prep for the basketball hoop, for the slab, for the patio back there. And so we're going to do a bunch of things. The lighting project is still going, but it's on hold a little bit. The cabinet project, we're going to talk about that a little bit as well, but that's going to be on hold. But stay tuned as we get to work prepping for this slab and the slab and back. And I could really use your help on how the fire pit area is going to look in the back. Let's get back there right now. All right, guys, so we are prepping for the driveway expansion. So we've got the dumpster out of the way. We've got a lot of other things going on, but we've got this curve to our driveway that kind of comes up. And my plan is to kind of follow this curve around and then basically go 16 feet off of the garage here with the slab and keep this going. We're gonna take this this tree down here, that'll be today, and then we're gonna prep for where along here we want the basketball hoop to go. But so this pour is gonna be on Thursday this week, so we have a little bit more time for this pour here. But what I wanted to show you is the patio area back here, which is actually what we're going to pour first. So the boiler has also showed up. Huge shout out to Blue Ridge. They've got everything packaged, ready to go. We've got the boiler down there, and we've got the lighting project going. So the kids have taken over this area as well. That's their school area. But we'll get the boiler moved from there over to here. And that will be another project as we finish up the mechanical room. We also have our new beer fridge. That's pretty exciting. We'll get to that in a little bit later. But this is the project right now. This slab is getting poured on Wednesday. So we've got kind of some rough foundation here. This is called bank run. I'm gonna get some crushed concrete as well to kind of finish the rest of this here. But we're kind of going to go from this stake over to here, and we're gonna wrap around a little bit around the side of the breakfast area, and we're gonna go all the way to the house over here. So we can have some storage over here for some lumber. We've got all the mechanical pipes coming out for the water heater and the furnace and stuff over here. But what I can really use your help with is the fire pit area. Let's go grab our makeshift fire pit cutout. So we are back to using CAD or cardboard aided design, and we've got the fire pit cutout here. So I've put a stake in the ground right here where I think the center of the fire pit should go. And the big question is what kind of design we should do for the fire pit. So if you can imagine the fire pit being right there, I want it a certain distance away from the house so we don't have issues with that. And we're going to come all the way over to this stake here for the concrete. So if I walk over here, you can kind of see the corner area. So the concrete will go all the way here and then all the way over here, tying in this patio area to our covered patio. And so I think the table and chairs is gonna go here. We're gonna have the fire pit. And the fire pit, what I wanted to ask your question about was how far of kind of away from the fire pit we should go. So I've kind of got this chair set up here of, you know, if the fire is right there, we're in the chair now, and how far away from the center of the fire pit which we should be. So we also want room, obviously, to scoot your chair back and stay on the concrete. So I'm thinking we will kind of do a picture like this. Let me put this up on the screen here, where we've got the square, you know, or the rectangular pad, but then the circular area for the fire pit. So how far away from this stake should we be moving back to have the circle tie into the rest of the slab? So I know we've got to build this area up here a little bit, but how far away should we be? I'm thinking around 9 feet would be good. And that way the edge of the chairs can still be on the concrete, yet you're far enough away if it does get hot, backing the chairs up so you're not too close to the fire. But in the winter, that really shouldn't be a problem. So let me know how far away from the center of the fire pit you think those chairs should be, and how we should tie this in to the rest of the slab. The other thing that we're gonna start working on today is moving all these ladders. We're gonna get them over there, and we're gonna keep that out of the way so we can keep forming this area out and get the form set for this concrete portion that's coming over here. So a few things to think about when you're doing concrete here. I know we don't have the nicest play set here, but it's functional. It works for what we need right now. But when they're pouring this section here, they're going to have the long bow floats to be smoothing this concrete out here. And so we're actually going to be moving this play set back over here in this area, kind of behind the pole, so that they can use the bow float and be able to pull this whole section here. The other thing is we're going to have concrete trucks swinging around here, and so we just want to move this so they have some extra swing to get in here and get the concrete all the way back to this section here. The other thing we're going to be doing is putting concrete along the back here. You can see we've got a little overgrown here because we've been under construction and haven't been really maintaining this back here, but we'll get all this cut down. But this is a basically 4-foot section from the house, and we're gonna kind of keep that apron going all the way around. So we'll get these planks moved, but we will get this section all the way around for the concrete to come back. And then, like I said, there's the section up front, and we're gonna be doing this. This is gonna come all the way out 16 feet. So it's gonna come all the way out to right about here where this rock is. And so we'll keep this apron coming around, and we will keep the driveway coming all the way back to here. So we'll have a nice pad to park on the side here, and an apron all the way around the house. So some other things we got to do: bury these downspouts over here, and we also have to bury these downspouts over here by the kitchen. So we're just going to tie those in, and those are going to run out to grade over this way. So a lot to do, but let's get to work. So there is a ton of work to be done. It's not the most intricate, detailed work. It's really just moving stuff around and getting things prepped. But you can save a ton of time and money on your project if you take on some of this yourself. So from here to the end of the episode, we're just going to be putting some time lapse up. A lot of you seem to enjoy that. The 25-minute time-lapse video is, or 28-minute time-lapse video is my top video. We're almost up to 1 million views on that, which is absolutely crazy. Probably the next episode will really just be pouring these 2 slabs. So if you enjoy time-lapse, sit back, relax. And if you have any questions, and please, please, please let me know what you think we should do with this fire pit area and what shape it should be, how far back. So please put that in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching Detached Garage. I hope to catch you on the next episode.